Thank you very much, Mr. Foreign Minister. It certainly is an exciting time and a time when we all owe you North and South congratulations for a remarkably well-run referendum. We all look forward to the results. We are now going to open for questions. Let me remind the audience that we are being broadcast, we are being webcast live. So when I recognize you, please wait for a microphone to be delivered and identify yourself to the Foreign Minister. I will take 2 or 3 questions at a time, Foreign Minister. I think that might be better. We have about 20 minutes. So let us begin with the hand right here.
Hodari Abdul Ali, Give Peace a Chance Coalition. Assalamu alaikum, Foreign Minister. Welcome to the United States. In hindsight, why do you feel unity wasn't, quote unquote, made attractive enough? And do you feel the international community worked hard enough to make unity attractive, or do you feel that, there was a big push, to encourage separation? And the other question is, what would be a fair settlement for Abiy?
Okay, we'll take one other question, and let me ask, please, that you limit yourselves to one question and do not make statements. Next person right here. The microphone is right there, sir.
Thank you. Abdullah Babikir from Blue Nile. Mr. Karti, he forget to say people from Blue Nile celebrate for referendum too. We don't have any relationship with you, Mr. Karti. You know that we have the Blue Nile own country, Sinnar in Blue Nile. We don't have any relationship. The people from South Blue Nile, it's not Muslim. People from Blue Nile eat ham, eat pork. You cannot say Umar al-Bashir, take your Holy Bible or Quran, say people from Blue Nile, Allah say, don't eat pork or ham and then we be Muslim. You cannot say to people from South Blue Nile, speak Arabic, or you don't have your belief, you don't believe your mountain.
Okay, sir, what is your question?
Yeah, just I want to say, we want to tell him, we people from Blue Nile, South Blue Nile in Sinnar, we, from today, we here, I am representing people from Blue Nile in the United States, and then we need our own country. Tell your Umar al-Bashir, you have people from Blue Nile, our own country, we're going to cut everything.
Okay, I think that's very clear. Thank you very much for your remark. And please, limit it to a question. My next hand is right here, and then we'll let the Foreign Minister respond.
What lesson did you learn?
You are, sir? Identify yourself.
Oh, my name is Abdul Suleiman. What lesson did you learn from the events in Tunisia?
Very good. Okay, I think those are some good questions to begin on, Mr. Foreign Minister. Starting with unity made attractive question.
Well, I thank you for raising these questions. Why unity was not attractive? To me, unity was attractive, but it had never been given a chance to be attractive. Voices from here and there, and the time was spent on quarrels and problems rather than availing opportunity for the people to think over and over what will be the good future of their country. Was it in unity or was it in secession? But nevertheless, this may be not the right time to talk about history. Let us talk about what we can do if the South Sudan secedes. What can we do with regard to the neighborhood, good neighborhood, cooperation between the two states, and so many commonalities arise there, which tell us we have to sit down again and again and use these issues of post-referendum issues, as I said, as issues that would invite us again to sit down and make them a hub or a base for working for a new good situation between two good neighbors that benefit from each other. So it may not be the right time to talk about history now. And it may be also sometimes, incurring some injuries here and there. We do not want to go into that this time. We have a lot to celebrate, and Khudari let the history know, and it may be good to write something in the future as how things were not handled in the right way. And for ABA, to me it was good and it was wise to be set aside from the process throughout the referendum, South-North referendum, because if we insisted on talking on that issue throughout the last month, it may not be able for us even to conduct the referendum. So the atmosphere was very positive. Everybody focused on the referendum, and it was set aside, not to be ignored, but to be given a time better than the time it was discussed, because tensions arose here and there, and the intensity of media being there throughout the referendum also gave a chance to people to speak to each other, rather than availing the opportunity for the two parties to sit down away from the media, to talk away from the media and agree on the issues and come up with an agreement like what happened in the CPA itself. So I would say it's good that it was set aside now, but for sure after the declaration of the results of the referendum, it will be easy for the two parties to sit down together and to seek any solution that may keep the country safe and away from tensions. And for sure, and I assure you, no war would rise again on ABA or any other issue. That is not because ABA is not important, but because we knew our way. We knew how to tackle things, we knew how to discuss our problems, and if we are available and we have this, this determination of keeping our two sides away from any tensions, and this determination of not to go back to war, this will lead us for sure to a good conclusion at the end, and I'm sure the population there on the ground has their wisdom. They can also contribute to the solution of this problem. With regard to the Blue Nile, in the agreement, in the CPA agreement, there is a popular consultation, and it is underway. And for sure, the people of the Blue Nile had the right to say what they want throughout the future, and you don't have to have any. You don't need to have any representation in the United States or anywhere, or in the United Nations even, to speak about a matter now laid down to the people to say their word. So the people of the Blue Nile will freely say their word, and the leadership, fortunately enough for you, is now from the SPLM. So you don't worry, the people of Blue Nile will have the right to say what the future of their place will be. With regard also to the lessons learned from Tunisia, this is a good question. Tunisia had never been a poor country, and the people of Tunisia had never been, begging anything from our side. The country is good, the revenues are good, everything is fine, and the life is nice there, and incomes are good there, but there was suppression there. Nobody can do anything. You cannot write, you cannot read, you don't have any access to the internet, you cannot do anything, you cannot say any word with regard to the leadership, and you cannot even go to the mosque twice a day. You cannot go to another mosque that you don't have a card to pray in. You cannot build a new mosque. So if you are a Muslim, you cannot do the things that your Islam tells you to do. And if you are not a good Muslim, even you cannot do the things your faith or your way of life tells you what to do. So there is no freedom. This is the reason why Tunisia broke out. Me in Sudan, I have more than 50 papers. None of them is a part of the government. None of them. You can tell me maybe a right is near to the government. It is near also. It is near, yes, to the government. But it is not at all part of the government. More than 50 papers. And broadcast in the radio. And broadcast in the TV. And there are more than 26 parties registered according to the law. And there was an election, a general elections, in 8 steps in the south and in 6 steps in the north. Last April. Everything is fine in Sudan. You cannot at all connect anything in Tunisia with anything in Sudan.
Okay, thank you very much.